company which was floated by a person named Mr. Vijay Eswaran. Mr. Vijay Eswaran, who is in Malaysia, Mr. Vijay Eswaran, who in fact owns the company by the name of GI, and Mr. Vijay Eswaran, who by the name of Gold Quest International and Quest Net, he started companies in 2003, 2004 in India. And what happened thereafter was, since through these companies of Gold Quest International and Quest Net, they started frauding, they started duping the people of money, numerous complaints started coming up, particularly in the state of Chennai, particularly in the state of Tamil Nadu, particularly in the state of Maharashtra, and especially in Chennai, number of complaints were written. Almost 35,000 victims only in the state of Tamil Nadu in the year somewhere 2003, 2004, 2005 came up with complaints. Several FIRs were filed, and the result was that a charge sheet was filed in Chennai by the CBCID. Chennai CBCID filed a charge sheet in 2009. It's a voluminous document running into thousands of pages, you would see. This is the CBCID Chennai document, which has been submitted by the petitioner in Annexure A2. And you would be astonished to know, we have made small cuttings also because it's a huge one, but still I would show you as to what is the most important part in this CBCID charge sheet. If you would go to page 32 of the same, you would see that Mr. Vijay Eswaran, the man in question about whom we were talking about, the owner of these Ponzi schemes, companies, Mr. Vijay Eswaran has been mentioned in the CBCID Chennai charge sheet as an absconder. He was an absconder, meaning when he was called for interrogation by these agencies, he did not turn up. So Mr. Vijay Eswaran has been declared as an absconder. You can see it is written over here, absconding. 2009 he was absconding. We have one more, the A6, accused number 6, Kunnasilan Sanathiraja. He is also an absconder, a declared absconder. You can see over here it is written absconding by the CBCID charge sheet which was submitted by the Chennai CBCID in 2009. So 2009 we have Mr. Vijay Eswaran declared as an absconder. Now something happens thereafter. In 2010, rather by 2010, looking into the humongous nature of corruption by the set of companies which were part of the QI company of Malaysia, of which Mr. Vijay Eswaran was the owner, a complaint was forwarded to CVC. CVC wrote that please CBI should investigate into this. The whole issue went to SFIO, that is Serious Fraud Investigating Office, which is into investigation of serious frauds. And in March 2012, they filed a detailed report which was submitted to the Parliament, in which fraud, cheating, illegal money circulation and money laundering activities of the said companies are exposed. I will show you the SFIO report as well. This is the SFIO report running into thousands of pages yet again, which was submitted by the SFIO department in 2012. Certain extracts of this should be read out for your consumption because they are extremely important. Now, in the SFIO, because it's quite voluminous, we have extracted few interesting pages which you would like to go through. You can see in these executive summary of SFIO that they have mentioned the name of Gold Quest and Gold Quest Net, the companies in question. Then you would see, when you peruse through it, you would realize as to how these companies were into established fraud and cheating. And lastly, let me read out the summary of what the SFIO had said, and it is quite incriminating. You would be astonished as to what the SFIO has said. I read out. To avoid detection, the company has tried to mislead the investigations by playing with the data. Thus, the companies are not only conducting an illegal business continuously, but also keeping and subsisting falsified documents to the regulatory agencies. Their business operations and conduct are thus totally unfair and prejudicial to the public interest. They are also, this is extremely important, you should read this. They are also a potential threat to the national security, as this scheme as well as all such type of illegal schemes are being run by overseas operators. It goes on continuing, but I wanted to emphasize on the word, it is a threat to national security. So we have 2009, the Bharatiya Janata Party was not in governance. The CBCID in an important state of India declares विजय ईश्वरन एज एन एब्सकॉन्डर. विजय ईश्वरन को सीबीसीआईडी चेन्नई ने भगोड़ा घोषित किया. 2010 में एसएफआईओ जो कि इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग एजेंसी सरकार की है, हमारी सरकार नहीं थी. बदले की राजनीति का आप बता नहीं सकते हैं, हमारी सरकार नहीं थी. इट वाज नॉट अ गवर्नमेंट. द एसएफआईओ सेज दैट वेल दिस वाज अ नेशनल थ्रेट, दैट सच काइंड ऑफ कंपनीज आर नेशनल थ्रेट. नाउ something very interesting happens thereafter. Between 2013, we are talking about 2009, 2010, 2013 and 2016, you would realize that Mumbai and Delhi Economic Offence Wing, EOW, they also have placed charge sheet. Voluminous charge sheet. I am not going to the details of it. Of course, you can go through it. It says that these are fraudulent companies. So we have Mr. Vijay Eswaran. He is Vijay Eswaran. You can even Google now to see that he was an absconder, that he was arrested once upon a time by the Interpol, that the CBCID declared him as an absconding accused, threat to national security by SFIO, EOW Mumbai charge sheeted him. Despite all these, I'll come to that. Despite all these, something very interesting happens. Interesting thing is, in September 2013, September 2013 को Siddaramaiah Sahab, who was the Chief Minister of Karnataka then, he goes to attend a WEF meeting in China. And in China, he meets the same absconders. In China, he meets Vijay Eswaran. This is Vijay Eswaran, this is Mr. Siddaramaiah, and this is Sanathiraja. Kunnashilan Senathiraj, who was also an absconder. These two absconders who were declared absconders in 2009. SFIO has called them national threat. But you can see lakhs of crores have been duped by them. But you can see these two men along with none other than Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah. And if you would see, there's a third circle, there is a gift package. You can see there is a gift package which is just about to be given to Mr. Siddaramaiah. So Mr. Siddaramaiah, who is not a simple man, who is not just an ordinary man, he is a Chief Minister of a state, who heads the Home Department, who heads the police, the CID of his own state. Of course, he knows the whereabouts of any person whom he meets. It would have taken just a few seconds for his intelligence to know, for his office to know that he is an absconder, that SFIO has submitted a report